Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture. Today is Saturday, the 10th of July 2021, and we're here at the NWAKACHA residence at Umueri. This is the home of young Miss Precious Ugonnaya NWAKACHA, who was born on 20th August 2001. That makes her just 19 years old. As at 23rd of April 2021, when she was kidnapped by bandits from Greenfield University, Kaduna. She was one of the 20 staff and students of Greenfield University who were kidnapped from the school a couple of months ago, and she was one of the first three that were murdered and their bodies dumped. Miss NWAKACHA is niece to the founder and pro-chancellor of the university, Engineer Simon NWAKACHA. This young life was cut short by the kidnappers who abducted her along with 20 others from Greenfield University, Kaduna, April 2021. So she was just buried this morning here at her home at Umueri. Let us meet the family. So this is the NWAKACHA residence here at Umueri, and let's look at the grave, the final resting place of that young life, Miss Precious Ugonnaya NWAKACHA, whose young life was cut short at the age of 19 by the bandits who kidnapped her from her school, Greenfield University in Kaduna, northern Nigeria, around the 20th of April 2021. She was kidnapped and murdered along with 3 of her colleagues. A few days after they were abducted, along with 17, 18 other staff and students of the university. So this is the grave of young Miss NWAKACHA, whose life was cut short at the age of 19. She had just been buried a few hours before we got here. We missed the burial itself because of multiple engagements, but you can see the grave is still fresh. At the age of 19, this young life was wasted. This destiny was wasted. It's something that makes the heart bleed. You can see, so let's talk to some members of the family. All right, sir. This is the Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture, and we're here to condole you on the loss of our daughter and sister, Miss Precious Ugonnaya NWAKACHA. We understand that you are her relative.
Yes, my junior brother direct. That was her daughter.
Okay. Precious is the daughter of your immediate younger brother.
Younger brother.
What's your brother's name, the father?
Benedict NWAKACHA.
Benedict NWAKACHA.
Me, Sir Paul NWAKACHA.
You are Sir Paul.
Sir Paul NWAKACHA. KSM.
KSM. That's impressive. Well, I was going to say it's a pleasure to meet you, but the occasion is not one for pleasure. It's not one for pleasure at all. What actually happened, can you, for the benefit of those who have not followed the events, what happened to young Precious? We can see she was buried today, right? At the age of 19 years. What happened?
Thank you. On that fateful day, on April precisely, during that time was Azmi time for Muslims. So some girls were outside eating and playing before these people struck. Immediately they carry 16 girls from that area. Then one boy ran to the hostel. They followed the boy to the hostel. When the porter want to close the door, they carry their leg, cover the door, and kill him there. He followed that boy that ran inside and met 6 boys there. He carried the 6 boys. Immediately he carried the 6 boys. The plant went off. He carried them away before they started their negotiation, I call it.
So we understand they took away about 20.
Yes, 23.
23 students and staff
Yeah.
of Greenfield University. They abducted them from the university campus.
This correctly inside the university campus, inside the university compound.
This was happening right inside the university
compound. Inside. I said they were at the canteen to eat and go inside, but these people came.
Right inside the university canteen?
Right inside the university.
At Greenfield University Kaduna.
Unfortunately, as news may fall, they say that some people inside town are calling them that those kidnappers kidnapped students, that the relation of the proprietor of the university is among. Then they call who is...
okay, they were alerted that the
yes, from inside town.
It's among the people they took.
Yes.
So originally when they abducted them, they didn't know her identity.
Know the girl now.
Okay.
So they called. Then the girl, nobody want to talk. They said they will kill all of them before they open up. Then they pick this girl out with the other 3 girls. That's why they are the first set they killed. So they killed them.
So it wasn't a random murder. They knew what they were doing.
They know that the girl is
the relative
of the but other people, they carry them too. Later they kill another 2 inside. The worst is that the day they held this wake up in Kaduna, Kaduna, a reverend father who they kidnapped too on another occasion, not with them.
Yes.
This girl, he was the last person she spoke to. This girl, they say they are sharing blankets to all women and girls. Because there were the kidnappers were sharing blankets yes. to women.
Yes.
Because they were too cold.
Okay.
Then the girl carried her own blanket and give the parish priest. The priest said, no, carry your say no, carry. After he carried that, they took her away. He gave the priest the blanket to cover.
And preferred to remain cold.
To remain cold. That's how it happened. So their outside people was calling them before they started the ransom something. That's all. So
what were their demands? We heard so much by way of rumors and things, but what were the actual demands?
The parents paid 180 million and the 10 would circle back. The one they call Boko Haram, the big one. Even though they carried go, they say no, not this one. They carry another one. They say no, make they go and bring the other one. They went and brought another one.
This is something. They paid 180 million
with the motorcycle.
And then 10 motorcycles. They delivered the first set of motorcycles. They said that's not the brand they wanted.
They bring another one. They brought another one.
Set.
They say no, okay, make they go bring the other former one.
And this to and fro. I mean, it's not like transferring money in a bank account. That might be difficult to drink.
Now. A girl within the people they kidnapped, they had her phone inside her pants. They called their people that they are very near to the school.
The place they took them?
They took them, the school, the Greenfield.
Yes.
And chief security officer talked to me in our place in Kaduna that they called police, they called army,
Yes.
all of them came. In front of the university, police stationed their car, but they say they can't shoot them, that the gun they carry is too much. Maybe order from above. That's how it happened.
This interesting. This interesting. One really does not know what to say about this. Yeah, one does not know what to say about. Sir, what comments do you have to make about this?
What comments? Only that.
Are you a relative of Young
I'm
Precious?
not. I'm just
My
a friend
brother,
to the
it's
family.
my,
You're a
it's
friend
my,
to the
it's my
family.
friend.
Okay.
Friend to the family.
Yes.
My comments is that whatever happens, their government there is sponsoring whatever was happening. Those kidnappers must have been sponsored by the government because they know that an Igbo man owns the university. And because Boko Haram means no education, they want to maim the university. But as God will have it, well, it has just happened the way it happened. They killed this girl because she answers the name
NWAKACHA.
and they thought she was a direct child of the prof.
of the professor.
What
Fulanis are go roaming
what I
about,
want,
roaming
what I
there
want to
everywhere here.
tell you now, the kidnappers didn't come because it's an Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. If you know, the late Emma of Zaria, his grandson
Yes.
was there,
Bayero.
Byro, the last son.
It's among the people that they kidnapped.
Then the three people, one was a Muslim. The Muslim carried them that day, that they don't keep corpse. And the people they kidnapped, those girls and boys, Muslim, Christians, and others.
You are saying that among the first three they killed, the two they killed along with Precious, there was a Muslim. One of them was a Muslim. A boy was a Muslim.
There are two girls and one boy.
Yes.
The boy was a Muslim. And their people took him that day.
The people took him away that day to fulfill
bury
Muslim.
because they don't keep corpse overnight. So this kidnapping didn't say it's Igbo or Hausa or something. They just came for money.
So it wasn't a tribal thing. It wasn't a matter of targeting anybody.
Who told you that is not
Yes,
true.
yes.
As far as Greenfield is concerned,
The motivation was just money
money
and equipment,
to prove that they don't want
education.
I don't know. That they don't want Boko Haram,
Yes.
which means they don't need Western education.
Yes.
I don't know. But what I know is that the operation was not based on Christian, tribal,
yes.
or whatever. They carry everybody. And everybody was in the school. Up till today, the people who are started are mixed tribes and religion.
It's really unfortunate.
What I want to clear. Because let it not be say because Igbo old
Yes.
or Igbo
Yes.
old. In fact, if I count, I don't think Igbo is made in more than other tribes. Because you don't say it's a private university, it's costly, it's not for everybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, as they say, God gave and God took away. We know that without God's knowledge, none of this would have happened. It's unfortunate. We can only condole you. And what about the mother of young Precious?
The mother died the time we born her.
Okay, during her birth.
During her birth.
In the course of giving birth to her.
He gave birth, later he died immediately.
Okay.
So the mother is late.
Okay.
Now.
Does she have siblings?
Yes.
Okay. What about the siblings?
She have a boy and a sister that senior her.
Okay. Okay.
And she's alive. I think they have gone.
Okay.
They have
They've
gone.
left.
They are schooling in Calabar.
It's unfortunate that other multiple engagements did not allow us to get here on time.
No problem.
You know, but God knows best. God knows. So you have had Sir Paul NWAKACHA,
Yes.
the
KSM.
uncle KSM, the uncle of young Precious Ugonaya NWAKACHA.
Correct.
The young life that was cut short along with 5 of her colleagues and mates after they were kidnapped from Greenfield University, Kaduna. around the 20th of April. That was around the 20th of April this year, a couple of months ago. They were killed by their kidnappers and abductors on the 23rd. She was one of the first three who were killed on the 23rd of April. She was buried today. We have seen her grave fresh. So it is true for people who have read about this in the newspapers, who saw it online. We are here, right here, at the residence of that young life that was cut short, Miss Ugonaya Precious NWAKACHA. We've seen her grave, and it's a loss not just to the family, it is a loss for the whole of mankind. The whole of mankind is a loss to everybody. Muslim, Christian, like you have heard, it wasn't a tribal thing, it wasn't a religious thing.
No.
These people were just after money, and they did not care who they killed, provided they got money from it. What shall we say? We will leave it to God. Thank you for watching. We want to challenge you, want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel here so that you'll be able to see and receive more news, see more videos on the history and culture of the Igbo people here at the Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. God bless you.
Okay.